Howdy y'all, this is Twitchonium here. I'm coming at y'all today with another March of the Machine draft. Let's go ahead and pop on in and I'll see y'all in the first pack. And here we are in pack 1, pick 1. We've opened up not the bombiest of rares. It's like a fine kind of finisher in a Phyrexian deck. Buffs your team and gives them all menace. Haven't been super impressed with that archetype though. The Halo Forger has been pretty sweet. I don't know if I want to start in 2 colors though. Could just take the Volcanic Spite or the Surveyor, maybe even Dispersal. Just some nice interaction or fixing. Tough call. I guess I am tempted to take the Halo Forger. It's just definitely the strongest card. Yeah, not a huge fan of this guy. Although I guess he could be... No, let's take the blue-black card. Even if we don't end up in blue-black, it's still nice. Well, some good blue and black options here. Could just take Baral, which just makes everything cheaper. I've been very impressed with the Huntsmaster. And then there's just Final Flourish's awesome removal. I think the Huntsmaster's the thing that's the least replaceable here. Like, it just turns any of your creatures, your early plays, into 3/3s. And now... not much for black or blue, really. I guess Refusal. It's not the most exciting, but... it's a fine top-end counterspell. Would have gone nice with the Brawl if we had taken that. Could also take Niv Mizzet here. And try to do the 5-color splash. We already have a Dimir card. I mean, I feel like this isn't that crazy. Let's take the Niv Mizzet. And we might not end up doing it, but it's kind of fun. Now we've got Obosh. I mean, I definitely think that's the pick. Even if we're just like in black-blue, we can still play the Obosh. And so far, actually, we could even companion Obosh. We only have 3 and 5 CMC spells. But that makes 2 cards that Niv Mizzet can hit already. Okay. Inga, Invasion, Gargantua. There's also just Rowls. If we are going to end up in the more 5-colory deck. There's also just Invasion of Vryn, which would be nice. It's just a way to draw towards Niv Mizzet and other things. Not the craziest of packs overall. Maybe I just take the 2-drop. Just in case we need it. Maybe we have like a Convoke-centric, center to the deck or something. Could take Furia. Kind of a hard one to cast, but maybe we're like black central to the deck. And then splashing from there. And then that's our Orzhov card to hit from Niv Mizzet. Otherwise, we're just taking like a Thespian here. Been pretty happy with this Knight too, but let's go for the crazy splash. We might not do very well with it, but I kind of want to give it a shot. Take the conversion here. Make sure we have some removal in the deck. Probably supposed to take the Dismal Backwater, but it's alright. Take another conversion now. Over a Freewheeler. Nope. Gonna need to take the cycling creatures pretty highly if we come across any. Well, Wrath could be our Azorius card, but I think we just need to take the Jungle Hollow here if we ever have a chance of casting Niv Mizzet. guess we'll take a Traxxas. I know probably need to take Flywheel Racer actually. Maybe even like an Urn if we're really gonna try and do this. Okay, so not the most coherent of a start here, but we've got some really strong cards in the deck if we're ever able to cast them. It's just being able to cast them that's going to be the tricky part. Black definitely feels like we want it to be the center theme of the deck so far, though. With blue maybe and red being our two primary splashes, green and white being the lesser splashes. We also could just cut the Niv Mizzet and not even go that route. We'll have to see how the second pack treats us here. Alright, well, Invasion of Tolvada. Seems pretty strong. Otherwise, there's like Vanquish the Weak. But I'm definitely cool to try that out. A Yara now, huh? If we just try to be red-black or red-white, I guess we could just be red-black and splashing blue and white just a smidge for these cards. We don't even have to be a red, we could just be white-black splashing a little blue. And then we get to play the Ayara. I think we want to be black-centered this deck anyways, like I've been saying, so... Lot of options here. Oh, nothing black for us. Like, if we are going to go 5 colors, Vat Keeper is definitely the pickup. But we really need to commit to trying to go hard into the Niv Mizzet if we're going to do that. Otherwise, it's like Eyes of Gitaxias and we try to be black, blue, or Brawl even. Let's try the Niv Mizzet strategy out. We really need to hit some fixing, though. I guess all 3 of these would be fine. We don't have a lot of backup, though. And a treasure token could be nice towards fixing us. Although this is going to be hard to cast on turn 2. Alright. Definitely going to need to pick up the land here. Otherwise, we could take Jury. Really the best thing for us if we're going Niv Mizzet. Ooh. For sure we'll pick up the Invasion, though. That's a nice Dimir card we could hit. Alright, I don't know that we want to be white enough to the point where we want to grab the Smite, but we could. Feels like black, white, and blue are going to be our main 3. This might be a cut, just because it's going to be hard for us to cast. In fact, I think I'm supposed to take the Mauler here, just because it's a cycler that can help us make sure we get our colors. Man, we have a ton of 5 drops, but just the 1 6 drop so far. And a Modi can't cascade into the 5 drops. I think we're still taking the... No, we're taking the land. What am I talking about? Now we could take another Vat Keeper. It's that or a Converter Beast. Yeah, we'll just take the Vat Keeper. Another land. Oh, our fixing is improving. I'm really not sure about this guy, and we really need to find some early plays here. But we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential. We could hit 5 off of Nib Mizzet at the moment. So a little bit all over the place, but it could be fun if we actually get to cast him. Although with the amount of removal going around, a 6/6 that just draws us a couple of cards might not be the play that he normally is. But I'm willing to try it out. Invasion of Ravnica. Okay, just 5 mana exile thing. Pretty good. Huh. So this is like perfect mythic for the deck that we happen to be drafting. Easy to cast, does what we want, draws us a bunch of cards, comes with a 5/5. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Definitely happy to grab that. Ooh, do we have any death triggers for a Teysa? These technically would count. I think that's the only one. Yeah. So probably not worth it for the Teysa. New Capenna, probably not either, but maybe. Maybe we do need that kind of effect. Maybe we're just supposed to take the land again. Yeah, I think that's the right pick. Now we take some removal. Or a Preening Champion, or the Rager. I think we could probably use the Final Flourish. The Rager might wheel, even. And now we could maybe do the Connoisseur. I don't think we're going to have that many flip cards, though. Probably better to run just like Cleansing, which we could help Convoke out. Now maybe we run... I just think we need some 2-drops is going to be the issue. Could run the Rager now. Or even the Invasion, honestly. Yeah, I like the cheaper Invasion. Now we've got Rona. No cheap 2-drops. Could do this Invasion. Yeah, we don't have any Simic cards yet. All of our 2-drops going to be Invasions. Here we'll take the Cycler, I think. Yeah. We probably have to run this, but hopefully not. Creatures are going to be what we're hurting for, I think. Snag a Vanquish the Weak. Alright, say we cut the... Oh, I guess we could still keep the Nib Mizzet, but maybe we don't necessarily focus so much on the full 5 colors. What if we cut the red? Well, there's the white Cycler. Another Urn, maybe. Actually, just take a Shade, in case we do just change our minds here in deck building. Oh, got a lot of good green and blue cards. Maybe we could finish just a green-blue with like a light splash in here. Alright, we're not companioning Ovash. Although, realistically, we're not that far off from doing it. And then we get Ovash. Nah, we need too many cards still. Yeah, we're not going to get there. All right, so let's drop everything actually first and see where we're sitting at. All right, dual lands. We've got 2 green or 2 blue, 2 green, 3 white, 2 black, 1 red. And we definitely want to try and run this guy and Niv-Mizzet if possible. I think we need to run the flywheel. Although if we don't have the creatures for it, it's not going to do much. The urn might just be the better option. I feel like black, we're running all of our removal. The cyclers, we're definitely running any of those that we picked up. The white one we had. Obosh we're running. No companion. So what else is black that we're running? Ayara, the sacrifice guy, here's more removal. So there's the core is black. We've got a little bit of help with red, white. I guess a little bit of help with everything with the duels and the urn. So we can probably play the black, white, and the black, blue splashes pretty easily. I think we want to play both Rals just because we didn't get there on 2 drops otherwise. And then, so that puts us heavier into red than green or anything else. Card draw might be nice. We might need these cleansings as removal. Don't think Inga's right for us. I think we can try playing these 2-drop invasions though. Even if we don't get them out on turn 2, they still give us some value. Treasure to help us out with our splashes, a creature for convoke and just chump and stuff. Scrying and drawing a card. That leaves room for 1 more. Actually, now that I look at our creature count, I don't think I'm as on board with those. Maybe we just want to run these guys and go a little heavier on the green splash. There's a lot more value, I feel like, with the 2-for-1 bodies that these guys provide. And it's something else to hit off the Niv-Mizzet. Although I guess so are the invasions. If we do this, though, we're still really low on early interaction and plays on the board, so maybe we should run the Flywheel Racer. And actually, maybe we run both of these instead of the Flywheel Racer. Normally, I'm not that huge a fan of this effect, but we might even just use it for the 2 Incubate 3s. Just 2 mana 3/3 kind of. May just need that in this deck. And I kind of like the Flywheel Racer better than the Urn, even though the Urn's removal. No, maybe because it's removal, we'll keep the Urn. Tricky build, though. Let's see. 17, 5, 4, 3, 3. Red is really the only thing I want to make sure I hit earlier. It's 5, 6, 7 black sources only? No. I need 1 plains, 1 mountain, 1 swamp at least. Blue, I definitely want 1 island to go with these. 3, 4 red sources. I feel like I want 5 red sources at least. 1, 2, 3 green. 2, 3, 4. I think I'd like this for green as well. Which means cutting some kind of other land. I can't really cut black. I already feel like I need to add another black too. Maybe I'm supposed to cut the rowels. And then we go down on lands. It's still 18 lands. It's 2 red, 2, 3 blue, 5 green. Yeah. I could see that. And then we're putting back in the racer, I guess. But man, that's cutting out even more of our already dwindling creatures. I guess if we're doing that, we could put in like a convoke draw spell or a convoke removal spell. Although I'm hesitant to do anything convoke, really. I guess I like the racer because it's colorless. Yeah, I'm not super sure how this deck is going to run, but we tried to do the Niv Mizzet thing, didn't quite get there, but maybe between that and our Mythic here, we can, it'll carry us for a couple of games. See y'all in the matches. Here we are in game number 1. We are on the draw with a keepable hand, interestingly enough. I was very worried about how our mana was going to work out here. Still am, but we can cast a turn 3 Ayara. I think we play this first. We're not going to be able to cast our Racer on 2, but that's okay. Just play it slow. This could even help us fix our mana a little bit. Same with the Racer. I'm a little afraid about them just blowing Ayara straight up, though. It's a good card from them. Yep, oh, they can have it. Looks like Ayara is probably toast here. At least we can filter our mana to play the Vat Keeper now. They're thinking about removal now. Maybe they're going to use it on the Vat Keeper instead. Well, we'll see what they have. They haven't fired off anything yet. I mean, they for sure have to have something, right? Like, they haven't just been reading these cards that long for nothing. I mean, they kind of have to target AR here. We just get to eat the Vat Keeper with her. Yep, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it was going to happen. Hopefully we can hit one more land for our invasion so we can just exile one of their things. And we can get her back with this. This Huntsmaster doing a lot of work for him here. We have a ton of ways to remove it. We just need to hit one. A land, that is. Well, not a land, but we can maybe draw towards one. And it puts more things into our graveyard for the invasion. Ooh, there's one of our green sources. That's not great. Guess we already played one of our green things, though. And we have the urn. Ha! And we drew into the green source anyways. Nice. So we're going to have to eat some more damage here. Next turn, we exile the Huntmaster. Start trying to take over from there with our battles. We can start flipping things with our Vat Keeper. Yep, take the 4 more and find out what they drew. Ooh, that's a good card. Got a nice Huntsmaster of our own there. That's pretty great. I do think we still need to get rid of their Huntsmaster first here, though. Still isn't looking great here. Yeah, we're going to eat 6 again. Yeah. We have to use our removal on this next time. Okay, we're just going to eat the 4. That's fine. Oh. Rough spot. Oh. Well, Niv Mizzet, then. I didn't even see him in our graveyard. Hello, Niv. Might be a little too late here, but that's for sure the most impactful option we've got. We are on the back foot, but we are hanging in there here. Alright, they're going to go ahead and flip. We have to block the Seraph because they'll just sack their other creatures, but I really hope they do. because this is going to be hard to deal with anyway, any other way besides with this guy, so... Alright, so we block here, go to 1. Keep a blocker still. Probably should just kill the thing. Don't think we need this. 2, it gives us something to double spell with, I suppose. Maybe I do want the land so I can hit the exile guy, actually. And I think we're going to do this so we can get another Niv Mizzet. Might should be doing this one instead, but... I kind of just want more card options from Niv. Yeah, we already know what's coming. I think I'll keep him too. Alright, what's the best thing to come in as a copy of? Maybe just a flyer. This guy who incubates 2. Let's just make him Niv. And we'll draw 3. Okay, so we can start with a Vanquish the Weak into a Vat Keeper. Swing this here and start swinging at their face now. We are on the knife's edge still. They just find any 1-drop. All right. Is that enough? Ooh-wee, man, that was a close call. By the skin of our teeth, we hung in there, but we got to kind of cast Niv Mizzet twice. This deck has the potential to do some just nuts stuff if we ever get to cast our spells like that. So, really fun start to the draft here. See you all in the next round. Here we are in round 2 of our Niv Mizzet nonsense deck. I think we kind of have to keep this kind of hand in this deck. At least we have one creature that kind of is 2 bodies with 1 that we can do stuff with while we grab all our colors up. But we're 3 out of 5 for getting there. And that is very helpful. There's another one. Actually, we should just play that now. Not doing anything else this round. And actually, maybe we even start with the Invasion of Amonkhet here. Oh yeah, especially if they're going to do that. Makes their Elspeth Smite pretty useless. That's some good cards we milled, but that's okay. Well, we can get the final flourish back with our Halo Forger. For 5, we can kill Quende here. And our 3/3 still trades into him. Do they have any good instants or sorceries? Just the Ren's Resolve. Just green, blue, black, red, white. Should probably just play Niv Mizzet. If they have a counterspell, this sucks, but... Oh, no hits. Lame. We got to cast him on curve, which is pretty insane. Now they pretty much just have to have removal, otherwise they They're just dealing with a huge 6/6 flyer here. Well, Jeru and Hazoret, a very scary card. Do not get me wrong. But we have thankfully got the removal for it. And now we're going to get to steal it. Because we get to do this. And we'll just take that here for us. We've got a number of legendary creatures in our deck that this could hit next turn. Probably should have binned this just to have a better shot at getting that value. They're going to attack with the Quende here, which is surprising. Okay, let's see. If we play this for 5, we can still flip our token. I'm gonna pay 2. I guess it doesn't matter. Get back our final flourish. Oh, we have to sack something. That's okay. I think we're just gonna kill this thing. And we'll... Oh, we can sack the artifact. Nice. Okay, they're saving their guy. Fair enough. I think we'll put an Obosh onto the battlefield. Oh, it's not onto the battlefield. It's for free. Would have been lethal right there if we had, but I think a free Obosh is still pretty good using their Jeru. Aw, no hits this time. Alright. They get to eat one of these guys, but, I mean, if Niv Mizzet hits them, that's 12 by itself. This guy's 6 by himself. This guy's 6 by himself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just dead. Obosh, the multiplier of damage. Yeah. Another nuts game from this crazy 5-color deck here. Got to kill their Jeru rare and then use it against them. And man, that's one of the rares I've really wanted to try out too, so that was pretty cool. Sweet. See y'all in the next round. Here we are in the next round. We are on the play with probably another keeper here. We've got a bunch of our colors, 2 removal spells, and an Obosh we pretty much can play as long as we hit 1 land. It's the kind of hand we're going to have to work from here. If they get a really aggressive start, we're just toast anyways. I think I like getting the green down first, just in case, even though we have the forest. Now it doesn't matter. Probably just cycle this away next turn even. Make sure we hit our 5th land. Well, if they're going to be spending their protection as ineffective 2-drops, that's definitely okay with us. Yeah, this is the kind of slow start I'm all about here. I think we definitely do the cycling thing with this guy just to make sure. And next turn we can just drop an Obosh. Or start picking apart their board. I'm guessing they've got some kind of sweet Convoke stuff. More 1-powered creatures. And there's Niv Mizzet. We are unfortunately a bit far away from casting him. In fact, I think I'm just going to start killing their stuff. If they want to spend interaction to get rid of this, I'm fine. Got another one? Sure. But I really think we want to line up our draws here. Can't play the blue anyways. I kind of do want to keep Vanquish the Weak, but yeah, I think on this battlefield we can take a turn off to cycle this guy, even though he's pretty nice to actually play. Or maybe we just do this next turn, or play Obosh and hold up the removal. I'm not that scared of the cheap creatures. Yeah, let's just drop Obosh and keep holding up. I would love to play this guy as a body that can also be removal if at all possible. They're still holding priority, which makes me a little leery that they've got like a bouncer burn spell. Ah, okay, it's just a huge thing. Well, if we hit another land, we can exile that. Obosh also just trades into it. I would really like to keep Obosh around with this, though. Okay. I think we probably just eat the 5 attack if they make it here. And vanquish something end of turn. If they want to tap their whole board down, that also works. Yep. No, I'm not going to block. Okay, another 1/1. Cool. I really hope they just play out their hand here. I am going to go ahead and actually pop that 1/1. It can get some good value eating their lands here in the late game. Alright, well, we just need to hit a red, and we've got the Niv Mizzet going here. Give them a draw discard here. Or they can shuffle some cards back in, I suppose. Obosh has been a superstar so far, though. One of the cooler effects on a companion, even if he's kind of harder to build your deck around. Aww. Sad day. They get their thing back. Hopefully we can... well, I mean, we can always put this on it. But hopefully we get Niv Mizzet mana here soon. Yeah, I think I will just put this on this guy. That way we can at least keep attacking in. Okay, they're swinging in with it. And we'll see if we can draw a card with our invasion. Get them to discard one of their last ones here. Oh, there goes one of our red sources. Womp womp. Did we mill our urn already too? No? But we will send it this so we can get the best creature out of either graveyard. Yeah, they're very much incentivized to block that one. What would we get? They have nothing. Probably get a Mauler or an Intercessor. Oh, and the opponent drawing the Resolve into the Resolve. Although now they can play the Weird, which is pretty good. They can even play that Wingspan on it. Or flip the Weird. Of course, now if they hit a land, this is bad. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can do this. And this. And this. And then we get to surveil. Sweet. Red source, red source? No red source. I will definitely take this, though. Our Mythic that exiles a thing? Yes, please. Guessing they would probably do this to draw a card and make their dude a big flyer. Unless they have removal. But that's a good play for us, because then we get to 2-for-1 them with this. Huh. They're dead on board as if they attack like this. If they just play one creature, it's GG. Huh. That's suspicious. Aha, they have Lutri. Nice. Not quite enough, though. And that's going to do it for this round. I'll see y'all in the next one. Welcome to the next round, y'all. We are on the draw with another keepable hand here. Missing black, but we do have the urn to try and filter our mana. This guy to help us hit another white source, and we're just going to top deck into our black source. We never didn't have it. Actually, we're probably going to play this next turn, now that we've hit our black source. And let's see what their hand holds. Oh me, oh my. That's a really scary hand. This is the scariest card. But that's a humdinger. Next turn we'll go Invasion Windscarred Crag, because they've only got gas that they could potentially discard here. Oh yeah, any of these is an excellent target for a discard. Well, I guess Niv Mizzet's in the grave. We can get him back a couple of ways. With this being one of them. I think we do send. If they want to trade Finn, that's fine. Next turn we play Huntmaster Flip Token. They're hurting on colors too, at least. But Emodi's going to be gas for them if they can get a 2-for-1 off of that. But for now, we hold up the 2. Man, I'd really like to flip this invasion. Let's double block this and hope they spend their whole turn flipping their token, and then next turn we can exile it. I'm not going to actually exile it. I lied. I forgot they had Draenei Linbala in their hand. We have to hold this for that. So we're going to need the chumpage here. Although if they're not going to actually play her, I'm fine to keep holding this. Yeah, let's just use the urn. Do we have Obosh? Nah, we can hit Niv Mizzet with our thing here, though. Hopefully they'll just play out the Angels now. Okay, they're going the slow route. Totally fair. Ah, there we go. Hopefully they'll trade. Yep. Next turn they can't Emodi still. They have the tap land for blue, which is good for us because we at least get to flip our Niv Mizzet here. And then hopefully draw into some gas. We just have hit far too many lands. We want the Flying Dragon, please. Ooh, yeah, we'll take 3 cards. Oh, we can't take all 3. Yeah, this is better. Because it means we get real Niv Mizzet back once this one dies, or if this one dies. What sorceries can we play? Traumatic Revelation again? Sure. It's only 2, right? Yep. Okay. 7 power in the air. That turn seems pretty great. Now we can make this one big too. Or heck, let's just make this guy big and then we can just swing with everything. And once again, that's going to do it. Managed another stable game with a big Niv Mizzet at the end. Refueled our hand. Can't believe, look at that. Like, how many lands is that? 3, 6, 9, 10? Fun match. See y'all in the next round. Welcome to the next round. We are on the draw here, and another reasonable keeper hand. Gonna miss out on some value from the Forger, but at least we can cast a flyer. Work towards some more awesome cards. Of course, having all of our dual color cards in our opening hand does make our Niv Mizzet pretty significantly worse, sadly. But we can Final Flourish their 2-drop now, which I'm probably going to do. Especially since they're on a mulligan here. If we can just make this game go long, we're at the advantage. Yeah. Just do that first, and we can start taking our time. I might even play this first and not the Forager. That way we can just work on the Vat Keeper. Thalia, huh? Thankfully, we want to be playing creatures. That's pretty scary. Now they've got a first striking Thalia, and this thing can easily take over a game. Yeah, we're in trouble. Here's our Niv Mizzet. At least the Halo Forager can recast. If we can get one more land, we can recast the Final Flourish. I guess we just block here. If they have a trick, that's cool. Sure. I'd rather it be there than on Thalia, that's for sure. Heart of the Card's a land. Ooh, that's not a land. I think we still need to trade off an Ayara here. Hopefully into this thing. I mean, the smart play is to just activate this right now and swing everything at us, and we're pretty much just dead. But hopefully they're greedy and they want to develop their board a little more. Nah, they're going to do both. Yeah. Okay, we will take out this one. The lifelink is bad, but we just need to take as much damage as we can away here. But I don't think it's going to matter. Yep. That's not going to do it. And we'll take our first L. Sometimes it happens. I mean, that one wasn't even based on our colors. Like, sure, we couldn't cast our spells, but we just needed to draw any land, and we were off to the races, really. They just got a much, nice curve out. See y'all in the next round. Here we are in the next round, y'all. We are on the play, and we've got a hand where we can cast most of our spells. So we are going to keep it. Get a forest down first. And let's take a peek at their hand. Hopefully it's not too scary. Alright, we can... Ooh. I think we need to get rid of the Karuga, but 2 double striking 3/2s is pretty nasty. Definitely going to be making me want to hold every piece of removal I have for stuff like that. Hopefully we can get them to fire off their removal now at this thing. Right on. I'm happy if they put any of these cards back. Probably the Pest. Yeah, now we don't see them either. That's a smart play. Oh, not the Pest, huh. Well, unfortunately, we're pretty far off from Niv Mizzet here, but we will play the urn to help us. Now we're like at 3 out of 5 colors, more or less. Ooh, that's a rough card. Probably going to have to use our conversion on that now. Assuming we can even draw another land here. Yeah. Well, let's play the invasion and see if we can hit another land at least. We milled our Ravnica invasion, which is unfortunate. It's a nice draw, though. Now we just need one more. A blue or a white source, and we can play Niv. And that's not going to do it. So we will go ahead and wrap this one up right quick, too. First game where we really kind of got a little punched for trying to run the 5 colors, but it's alright. We've had some good rounds already. See y'all in the next one. Here we are in the next round, y'all. We are 1 away from the last round of our draft here, potentially, so hopefully we can make this one work. We've got an awkward hand, but a playable one where we kind of have almost all of our colors. We've got all 3 of our cycler guys. We just need to hit a blue source. Kind of awkward that we have the Halo Forger as well in hand, but it's okay. Probably gonna need to vanquish that. Can't be having it make 3/3s out of everything. Next turn, cycle something and play the racer to get us our blue, sort of. If we can hit one more land, this becomes pretty good, because then we can get the Mauler back. And there we go. That was an awesome draw. They shouldn't be able to counter it. They might be able to blow up our creature immediately, but getting a 7 drop for 5 is pretty nice. Not gonna crew it right now. We need the blocker. Looks like they're about to fire off a removal, which, I mean, makes sense if they do. Black has some of the best. Starting with a halberd, though, bodes well for us. Alright, this makes me think they have the 3 mana attackers destroy target attacking creature card, so I'd rather get to Miz it down while I still have the way to crew my vehicle. Alright, and we hit 3 again. Oh, I guess only 2, but Obosh being one of them is always sweet. Alright. Let's see what they had. Or if they had anything. Oh, it's a tapped creature, not attacking creature. Okay. Still fine. I'd rather have Niv Mizzet out anyways. We can exile their token, or just play Obosh and hit them for 12. Flip this thing and start spitting out a creature every turn. That might not be a bad shout, just to get that repeated value each turn. It only takes 1 swing from Niv Mizzet anyways to do that. Yeah, that's probably worth. Assuming Niv Mizzet remains alive, that is. If they had removal, I would have assumed they would have just fired it off straight away, but... Alright, they're playing their own Flywheel Racer. Alright, there they go. 3, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think we need to cycle either of these guys at this point. Hopefully they'll swing at us here, actually. Nice, that way we get to flip our invasion with our hasty giant here. And now we've got chump blockers for days. A 2/1 flyer every turn, that's pretty strong. Even if we only use it as chump blockers. Oh, with lifelink. Nasty. Yeah, and if they have removal, they'll send it at the charger, I assume. Alright. They are suiting up their vehicle, maybe for some kind of cool play, so they can use it as a mana dork. Alright, Tawashi pretty good. They're not going to be able to get their guy flipped over this turn, but some good long-term card draw potential there. It's probably better to save this guy, really. I guess we swing first. Nothing oh, actually, 6, 0, nothing with odd mana anyways, so yeah, we swing first. And then we just play Obosh. Because why not? We can play this guy for 6 next turn and vanquish one of their tokens as well. So yeah, we can get this one with that and this other one with the vanquish if we need to. Alright. They can get rid of one of our things, but at this point, I think we're probably fine. They don't really have a great option. I mean, their best bet might even be to not discard something and just make a 3/3 on this board. Alright, they're going to get rid of our Samurai. Yeah, and we definitely do this first so we can kill one of their dudes. 1, 2, 3. Ah, they can suit up the flywheel. That's true. Let's return the favor here. Okay, they got a bunch of removal though. No green to use it on though. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and send in with everybody. If they want to double block Obosh, I'm okay with that, because then they won't have green from this guy. If they don't double block, Obosh survives. That's fair, they can block this guy. I think we still kill the flywheel, just because it's so crucial to them at the moment. Oh, I guess they do have one forest. They just won't be able to cast 2 of them at us. Or they can use it right now, and I'm not thinking straight. I still think this is fine. We get to keep our Obosh. We're hitting them for 10. They're dead in the air anyways here. We're making another 2/1 flying lifelinker. Pretty sure this just says you win the game if they can't, you know, stop it. GG. They get to blow up the thing. And then go to 0. And we quite perfectly go back up to 20. Very harmoniously went back into balance. See you all in the next round. And here we are in game number 8. We are, what, 5-2, I think? So, gonna have to keep this one, even though it's not super exciting, but we can play everything in our hand, which is the important part. We can drop our Thornwood Falls turn 1, start picking apart their hand for a few turns while we try and draw into some of our big impact plays. And the Flywheel Racer are actually pretty good here, just to make sure we kind of have our whatever colors we need. Like, it can be our white for the invasion now. Oh, well, we're going to play the Racer first because I dropped the wrong land down. Not a huge deal, though. We'd rather be picking apart big things with this anyways, instead of 3 drops, so... I guess now we could play this first. Nah, I think I'm fine just doing this. We'll take another 2. Go ahead and take this one first, and then we'll take the double striker next. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it again. They're going to get to hit us for a bunch here, but then hopefully we can blow up this guy and start stabilizing. We'll play our flyer maybe next. Although once they flip this guy, that'll be pretty good. This unfortunately hits our blue guys and our white stuff. It's going to be close. Yeah, I mean, I think we need to keep that. And we can't really play... I guess we can play this if we double spell. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, this is going to be real close, though. I think we need to just play this as a blocker. And then pray that they don't just remove our Halo Forger with that 1 mana spell there. They probably will, yeah. Oh, I should have just known that and not put the Furia on top. Now we're going to be 2 turns behind here. Oh, yeah. Dang, that could just be lethal. A lethal mistake. If they can add two damage to this guy. Oh, no, we're already dead, right? Don't we know that they have the deal 4 in their hand? Oh, guess not. But sadly, it won't matter. Once again, the 5-color nonsense coming back to bite us a little bit there. Still, this was a really fun deck to play. Gonna take another last look at it here. Not all that often you get to make a reasonably successful Niv Mizzet 5-color deck work in Limited. And we still went 5-3, above average. So we had the Niv Mizzet, super sweet every time we got to play him. He just worked excellent with anything where we were able to just cheat him out of the graveyard, like Invasion was just an awesome pair up with that. The Invasion of Ravnica did a lot of work, just colorless removal spell, already just excellent. Having 3 of the Cyclers was pretty cool. Obosh did a ton of work. What else? Didn't really use a Yara. The Halo Forger did a bunch of work. This thing is just so impressive. Same with the Amonkhet, another way to kind of get a creature out of the graveyard. Just does everything you want it to do. Puts cards into the graveyard, you know, gets rid of your opponent's best thing in their hand. Well, not best thing, but makes them get rid of something, and then you just get to draw a card too. Even if you never flip it, it's still really value. The Revelations did more than I thought they would. Probably wouldn't main deck them that highly, but reasonably flexible playable card if you need them for this kind of thing. Even the urn had its place here. What would I have changed? Would have cut Furia, probably. She didn't do a lot, just was hard to cast. Might even have cut Ayara. She was really just a 3-3 in that deck. Kind of the same thing with the Huntsmaster. Normally those guys would be way higher priority and value. And then maybe just add a couple more removal spells and it would have been top notch, really. But super sweet, super fun deck. Appreciate y'all coming along on the draft ride with me here today, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.